Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading for January 2024. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. If you are new to my channel, welcome. We absolutely love having new members, so we'd love it if you would subscribe so that you can be notified when new messages are released. The other benefit of being part of our family is that when I sit down to do my meditations, I do pull in all of my subscribers on a collective level to add to the energies of the meditations as well as to the messages for your readings. The thing about subscribing is that it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a click of a button, and it's quite easy for you. If you're returning, please click that like button. Because it really does help the algorithms. It does help me grow. I am trying to bring you good content, and I would appreciate you giving back to all the messages that I share with you. Okay, so today I'm going to be pulling a card from the Law of Attraction deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's based on the law of attraction information that was teachings by Abraham. This is information that we are utilizing for our manifestation abilities. And then I'm going to be pulling cards that are going to give you a summary for the month of January, but it's also going to cover a little bit of what's happening for you in 2024. I will be clarifying each of the cards that I lay down to give you additional information. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull 4 main themes from the Archangel Power deck that will either clarify additional information that has been shared, or it could be completely brand new messages that Spirit wants you to hear. So I hope you will stay to the end to listen to those messages. It really does tie up the reading. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to take myself off the screen. And I'm going to pull your first card, which is from the Law of Attraction deck. And it says, my inner being guides me through my emotions. While you are indeed a wondrous physical creator, you exist simultaneously in another dimension. There is a part of you, your inner being, that exists in this physical body, and your guiding emotions are your physical indication of your relationship with your inner being. It's pretty deep, isn't it? You may want to listen to that again. But yes, kind of the way that I explain how Spirit works with these physical bodies is like if you've ever seen an iceberg in the water, and the part that is sticking up out of the water that you can see is our physical bodies, and what you see below the surface, which is more than a good 3/4 of that iceberg or more, is your soul, and that is how we operate. We operate from that space. So I find this really interesting. This is a great card, Libra. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I have shuffled this deck quite a few times, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit more because I would also like to bring in our higher selves, bring in our guardian angels and those beings that we work with from the other side, whether they be ancestors, whether they be family members, whether they be ascended masters or any galactic beings that you are working with specifically. Also the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies I'd like to call in for balance. And then also, most importantly, I would like to bring in Father, Mother, God, or the God of your heart, however that resonates with you specifically. Okay. And my decks are so big and my hands are so little, I have to split the decks when I shuffle. And I will bring them together and do all the things, but this is kind of how I have to shuffle in order for it to be comfortable for me because I do have arthritis in my hands a little bit from being a massage therapist for 11 years. Okay, here we go, Libra. I split the deck and I split it one more time before I start your reading. And your first card is the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so far we do not have any earth energy and we don't have any air energy either. But that could change. I am going to pull additional cards to clarify these cards. What energy you're bringing in for 2024 is this Knight of Pentacles. So not only does this represent you and your current energies, but this is also representing the energies that you are going to be working with this year. Now, the Knights are all about taking action. Knights in court. So pretending like we live in a time where we have kings and queens in the court. Knights were always those who were guided by the king to go out and adventure, right? They would give them quests. They would give them things to do. And the Knights were always about taking some type of action. Now, this Knight is the slowest moving Knight of the tarot deck. He is very much centered around his own home, his own possessions, his own physical security. This card, as you can see, is he's walking the grass here. He's grounding on his own land. His horse is following him. So he's not even on his horse. So he's not even barely moving. And basically what this card is saying is that you will be needing to take some kind of action towards your physical security this year. Or you're going to have to be working towards creating your legacy, whatever it is that you're planning to leave behind for your family. Or you're going to have to really be diving deep in your career or your health. So health could be something that is going to be surfacing for you this year as well. Now, this card is about taking action. So whatever it is that surfaced for you, you will have to do something with. You're going to have to work through some of those things. So that's what you're starting your year out with, Libra. It says your next step is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is an emotional card. This is a card of you walking away from situations that no longer serve you. It could represent that in 2023, a lot of things may have surfaced for you that you recognize and realize that maybe some of your friendships were not true friendships, or that someone that you loved betrayed you or hurt you in some way. Or it could very well be that you had a job that you really enjoyed working at. However, it isn't as lucrative, or you are not being recognized or appreciated for the gifts that you have and that you give. So for whatever however this resonates for you, Libra, it looks as though you are walking away from things, and you're walking towards the light. So it feels as though, even though you may be feeling as though you're walking away from something that is hurtful, or that is, that you really didn't really want to have to deal with, it feels as though you're walking into the light and there's going to be better options for you. And we'll get clarity on that in just a few moments. Now, your obstacle has to do with the Five of Cups. Fives typically have to do with changes coming in, and this would be emotional changes. So even though you're walking away and that is your next step, it does feel as though there is a bit of depression here. It looks as though you are looking at what you have lost, what it is. It looks as though you could be sinking, spiraling down. And what you're not realizing is that these four cups here are completely empty. However, there is a full and bigger cup right next to her that she is not recognizing yet, because she has to release, she has to let go, right? So there could be a delay in your emotions. There could be a delay in this complete release that you're working through. This could be that, you are mourning the loss of love. You are mourning the loss of of somebody that is very close and dear and near to your heart. And it's difficult, and there's sadness associated with this. There's depression associated with this card. But as this is in your obstacles position, it could very well be that some of you may need help on some level from someone that is a professional that can help you navigate these waters. So we'll see what comes up with your clarifying card as to what other information Spirit wants to share with you, Libra, at this time regarding this loss. But I do see a strength here. And in your strengths card, you have the Two of Cups. So if you've had a loss, or that maybe it's a loss that you have been working through for a while, it might not just be an immediate loss. It could be someone that you lost a while ago, that you are working through those emotions. It does look as though a new soulmate or a new person is coming in. It does look like the integration of these beautiful energies, right? Because as you can see, this energy of this connection is very strong, and it is giving to each other. Both of the cups are full, and so what you're doing is you're synergizing that beautiful energy, that soul energy, with another individual. So this could be that some of you are going to be starting new romance, starting new relationships, and if you are already in an existing relationship, this could represent you recommitting to one another, or finding that spark within that relationship that really unites and ties you together, that makes you recognize and appreciate the love that you have in your life. Okay, this is in your strengths position. So this is a great card. Your ending card is the Ace of Wands. So this is a new opportunity. This is an aha moment coming in for you. This is going to be a gift that's coming in that's going to inspire you, that's going to give you a lot of creativity. There's going to be passion associated with this opportunity, and there's going to be intuition and motivation associated with it. We will get some additional clarifiers for you as to what exactly this is in regards to. However, this is a gift from God, or from the God of your heart. And once you recognize this opportunity that comes in, you will have to take action. You will have to do something with it. You will have to own that energy and call it your own, so that it can come into fruition for you. Okay, so now I would like to pull cards to clarify each of these cards for our Libras, please. Can I have a clarifying card for the Knight of Pentacles? What additional information do we need to know about this knight that is very slow moving, very grounded in his own possessions, in his own home, in his own physical security? What else do we need to know, please, for Libra? And your Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of sleepless nights. It's a card of nightmares. It's kind of like, it feels as though your mind might be doing overtime, especially when it's time for you to go to sleep. It could very well be that you may be a person who is very disturbed by what's going on in the outside world, because you're not really wanting to stray very far from your home, right? From your home space. It could very well be that a lot of these things that are bothering you mentally is how you think about things. It could very well be that they're not even all your true, real thoughts, or they're affected by something in your own life. So what Spirit shares with me when we get this card is that you are in control of your thoughts. And if these thoughts are things that are outside of your control, then there is very little that you can do about it other than to change your perspective as to how these thoughts can affect you. The other thing that Spirit always shares with me with this specific card is keeping a dream journal. So if you're finding that you're trying to go to sleep and you're laying there at night and the thoughts are the things that are keeping you awake, Spirit says, take a pad of paper and a pencil or a pen, write down those thoughts, whatever they may be, whether there are 10 thoughts, whether there are 2 thoughts, whatever it is that's keeping you awake, that is not allowing you to get the rest that you need in order for you to recuperate and to be healthy and well. Write down those thoughts, and then in the morning, pick up that pad and make a commitment to yourself that you are at least going to recognize one of those things on that list and see if you can't, resolve it in some way. So at least you have something that you can tick off your list, right? But these are all self-imposed thoughts. So this is how you are looking at things, and guidance is, change your perspective about it. Change the things that you can change that are in your control. Okay, Libra, what do we need to know about this 8 of Cups? What are you walking away from? Are you walking away? And it kind of looks like this guy's walking away as well, doesn't it? So it looks like you've got this walking away from stuff, and it's keeping you awake at night. So it could very well be that even these thoughts here that are coming in for you for this year are things that are associated with your home life, or associated with your career, your health, your possessions, whatever those things may be. And it could make you feel stuck. It could make you feel as though you're being bound up, right? Because if you look at the rope on there. But what do we need to know about this 8 of Cups, please? Can we have a clarifier for the 8 of Cups? And it's clarified by the King of Cups. Interesting. So it looks like you're walking away from your king. It could, the thing about the King of Cups is that emotionally, this king is typically emotionally quite stable. There are times when this king does have some issues in terms of, I don't know, being completely honest, coming from being very straightforward. So it could very well be that this person is the person that you're walking away from. Most of the time when I look at the King of Cups, I look at a very stable king. He's very emotionally stable. He's very set in his life. Excuse me. He has a lot of knowledge about his specific skill sets. And he's surrounded by water here. And all of this water looks quite choppy. However, he's quite comfortable in that space because he doesn't allow things to emotionally rattle him, right? So whatever is going on here, I feel as though this may be the person that you're walking away from. And or this is a person that has walked away from you. Can we have a clarifier for the 5 of Cups, please? The 5 of Cups is clarified by the Strength card. That is awesome. I feel from all the things that you've gone through, Libra, that this inner strength card is really your gift. I feel as though you've done some dark night of the soul. You've recognized and realized that you've gone through a lot of pain and a lot of growth because of this pain. And it's brought you a lot of inner strength. It's brought you more close to your willpower. This has given you some clarity and insight as to how strong you truly are. The Strength card is a card of not only inner strength, but it's also a card of mental strength as well. It's a card about concentration. It's a card of really, the thing about it that I want to bring to your attention is the gold behind here. So it's a very positive card. It's as though all the things that have happened up to this point, this walking away from situations that no longer serve you. So this is either could be your lover. This could be a walking away from a boss. This could be walking away from a situation. It could be your brother. It could be your dad. It could be anybody that represents kind of that King of Cups energy that you're walking away from. And just realize that even though that you are feeling pain, or that you are releasing, recognizing, and really tapping into this inner strength, I really feel as though this is a gift in disguise, because it's really going to make you stronger in your outcome, because this is in your strength position. So let's have a clarifying card, please, for the Two of Cups. What do our Libras need to know about this two? Ooh, okay. So this two is bringing in more sovereignty energy. This is in your strength position as well. I feel that you will be becoming more like this Nine of Pentacles here. This is a person who is very financially secure. This person has a lot of skill set. This person is very grounded, very nurturing, loves to have a beautiful home, enjoys their possessions. So this card right here, and you can see she's got this bird on here, and she's got these grapes. Now the grapes are very difficult to grow. They need very certain conditions in order for them to grow. And basically what this is saying is that you have that ability. You have these skill sets that make you much stronger than what you recognize and realize. She's also a falconer. So to me, this is messages coming in, or something that's going to be coming in for you that is going to allow you to see things from a higher perspective, okay? Now, it's very much involved with this Two of Cups. So I feel as though this relationship will bring out some prosperity for you. I feel as though you're going to have a very happy home life, that you're going to be really enjoying your career and all of the physical security that you can manifest within your life here. That's a beautiful card. It really is. It's a beautiful card. Okay, can we have a clarifier for the Ace of Wands, please? Ace of Wands is clarified by King of Pentacles. Okay, so this new opportunity, you got a new king coming in, and this king is a financial wizard. This king is very solid, very financially set. It is typically an older gentleman. Again, we've got more grapes here, so it looks as though there's going to be this beautiful synergy of information and that you give to one another, right? You're going to be solid in your own right, and this individual is also going to bring in his own level of prosperity. This individual is very grounded. This individual is very knowledgeable about a lot of different things, very warm-hearted, very caring individual, someone that you can trust, that is very loyal and true. So it could very well be that some of you have walked away from this King of Cups. You have mourned the loss. It has made you stronger. You are now going into a new relationship, which is more of a soul level, a committed relationship, someone that wants to meet you halfway, that's willing to do the work. You then become this Nine of Pentacles. which brings in this additional new flame, right? New flame for you. And it is this King of Pentacles, and that's how you're going to recognize this individual. Wow, this is a beautiful reading, Libra. I am liking it. Okay, so now at this point, I had no idea this was going to go into a love relationship, but it definitely is a love connection here. Okay, I'm going to bring myself back on screen. Hello. I am going to pull these last 4 main themes for you at this point. If you're still with me and you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Really helps me out. I appreciate you very much. And if you're returning, just click the like. That does help with my algorithms, and it helps get the message out further. So thank you very much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the deck because I've already shuffled, and take the top card and the bottom card. And then I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to take the top card and the bottom card. Okay. Well, you got another major arcana with this new beginnings card. This new beginnings is actually the judgment card. And this judgment card is a card of awakenings. So it says you're starting a new life. You are finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. It feels to me as though you've been going through this process already. I mean, it's very evident in these cards here. For one thing, here you are walking away from this King of Cups. You have mourned that relationship. You have mourned that loss. It has caused you to become much stronger, recognizing the things that you will tolerate in your life and what you won't tolerate in your life. This is allowing new relationships to come in. You becoming this very prosperous 9 of Pentacles here. A new fiery opportunities coming in with this King of Pentacles, and you are starting a new life. Wow, this is crazy. I love it. Now, this, of course, is a major arcana, and this major arcana card is going to be with you for probably the beginning of the first part of 2024, because this is a new beginning. I'm so excited for you. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Gabriel. So this is a very generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven individual. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So I feel like this is your King of Wands. So it's interesting that you've got all these kings here. So you're surrounded by men or the masculine energy. Then we have the Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. This is a new emotional situation. So it's very much talking about this 2 of Cups, this new relationship coming in, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, and great intuitive insights. Beautiful message. Confirming. 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, and important communication is coming in for you. This looks great, Libra. There's really nothing here that is really suggesting that you're going to have difficulty. You are working through some things. You're going to be bringing in a new relationship for yourself, which is you're bringing in a lot of inner strength and a lot of creativity into your life. A lot of passion. You have worked through your dark nights of the soul, that you're working through some of those things that have made you feel as though you had to go within and to clear the decks in order for you to be able to have this new beginning. I just feel like this is a great reading for you. I hope you found these messages helpful. So until next time, take very good care of you. Thank you so much for listening to the end, and I hope you have a very wonderful January. Cheers.